God has done a great work to bring about Living Hope Church. Through an amazing set of circumstances and financial provisions, we were able to move on to this property when Cornerstone moved out. We began meeting for evening services while Cornerstone completed their new building, and then in April of 2014, we started having weekly Sunday morning services. In this short amount of time, we have grown to about 300 regular attenders with an active children's, youth, college, discipleship, and missions ministry.
Our vision at Living Hope Church is to be a word-rooted, spirit-empowered, culturally engaged church that seeks to bring salvation to the lost, healing to the hurting, and the training of leaders to help reach the world for Jesus Christ.
God is doing a great work in our church. We've seen people come to faith in Christ and baptized. Discipleship Hour classes provide the opportunity to progressively mature in one's walk. Community groups meet during the week for support, encouragement, and growth. Our preschool now has 81 children, with over 70% being from unchurched families. They use solid Christian curriculum. Youth group meets on Sundays and Wednesday nights. College students have lunches together after church most Sundays. The worship ministry includes instrumentalist, vocalist, drama, and dance. Conferences and seminars have been held at our building. Homeschoolers meet here. And we have done outreaches in the community and on campus.
Living Hope has changed my life incredibly in the past couple of years. I came here not really having a church family, not really knowing what that looked like, and Living Hope was big enough to where there were people of all different stages of life who would pour into me, but small enough to where I could know most of the people that were in the church.
It's truly been a freeing time of where we've experienced God's richest blessings here at Living Hope.
It just feels like a little bit of heaven here on earth to come to Living Hope and be a part of the church family.
I love being a part of this church with the aim of being like the New Testament church when it was first formed.
In Galatians 5:13 it says, "Serve one another with love." In this church I found that it has a real servant heart. I see it from Sunday morning on into the week. I love being a part of this church.
And you're surrounded by a group of people who truly just embrace God and embrace people right where they are, right in the midst of their circumstances, regardless of their background, regardless of where they come from. They embrace all cultures, embrace all people. Just truly express the genuine love of Jesus.
This is an exciting time in the life of our church. Our vision is that by the fall of 2017, we would pay off the entire $1.8 million we owe on our buildings and property. Wouldn't it be awesome if we never had to go to a bank for a loan? 2 years is the time remaining on our lease to purchase arrangement. And the unique thing about this period of time is that all the monies given will actually benefit two ministries, Living Hope and Cornerstone, which we have our lease through. And so it's incredibly strategic and wise stewardship for all of us to be radical in our generosity over the next 2 years. How often can your giving actually benefit two ministries? Our prayer is that every person will simply read the brochure carefully, ask God what He would have them do, and then obey. It's really as simple as that. Pray and obey. If we each do that, I'm convinced God's going to do amazing things and provide for us. Jesus gave His all for us. Let's give our all for Him, for His glory.